Hello, hi, welcome to Om Shikhi Yoga. My name is Bokhle and I am the voice that's going to be leading your practice today. We are going to be focusing on a beginner's version of a contortion inspired forward bend. So let's get started with finding a kneeling seated position. Take a deep breath and then bring your hands to center. Namaste. Take a deep inhalation here through your nose for a count of 3, 2, 1. Exhaling through your nose for a count of 1, 2. Another inhalation through your nose. 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your nose. 1, 2. One more time, inhaling through your nose. 3, 2, 1. Exhaling through your nose. 2, 1. Now I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to continue breathing at your own pace. Make sure that you're truly connecting with your breath. Let go of everything else and bring your entire attention into this room and prepare your body and mind for the practice. When you are ready, you're going to come to hands and knees, tabletop position. Check that your shoulders are directly above your wrists, hips directly above the knees, and then a little space between your knees. Breathe. On your next inhalation, tuck your toes under, drop the belly towards the ground. Pull your shoulders backwards, look up, chin up. Feel back of the head and top of the shoulders touching. Booty is going towards the head, head is going towards the booty. Exhale, untuck the toes, chin to chest, slight push of the ground away from you, and then round your spine like a cat. Another inhalation, tuck toes under, drop the belly towards the ground. Pull your shoulders backwards, look up, chin all the way up, booty to head, head to booty. Exhale, untuck the toes, chin to chest, slight push of the ground away from you, and then create a letter C with your upper spine. One more time. Inhale, tuck toes under, drop the belly to the ground. Pull your shoulders backwards, look up, chin all the way up. Feel the back of the head and top of the shoulders touching. Exhale, untuck the toes, chin to chest, swoop around your spine. Next inhalation, come through center. Exhale. Inhale, tuck your toes under, push your body back and up, downward facing dog. When you get here, you're going to bend one knee at a time to release hamstring tightness. Continue to bend for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now heels flat on the floor. Crown of the head down towards the floor. Open your fingers up, create space between each finger. Evenly distribute the weight across the entire hand. Push the ground away from you. Press the heels down. Stomach to thighs. Eyes are looking between your legs. Breathe. Ooh. From your downward facing dog, you're gonna come back down onto your knees. Booty is gonna sit on the heels again. Find your yoga strap. You are going to hold your yoga strap shoulder distance apart. What we're going to be doing is a shoulder opening, and your job is to keep your arms as straight as possible to move the strap all the way down to your booty, up, and all the way down to your knees. If you are up here and you try to go backwards, you get stuck. Do not bend the elbows. Slide the hands apart until you can rotate all the way back to your body or heels. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 rounds of that and then we'll add onto it. Again, strap about shoulder distance apart. You're gonna inhale up and above your head. Exhale, arms straight. Strap hits the booty or the heels as you exhale. Inhale up and forward. Strap hits the knees as you exhale. Number 2, up and back. Up and forward. 3, up and back. Up and forward. 4, up and back. Up and forward. Last one. Up and back. Up and forward. Now we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna add a back bend to it in the same way we back bend when we do cat cow. So your strap is gonna come up, hands about shoulder distance apart. You're gonna inhale and you're gonna arch your spine, so booty back and up, chest forward and up, head all the way back. Think booty to head, head to body the entire time. Really arch your spine as you bring the strap back to touch your heels. When you exhale, it's up. Chin to chest, round your spine like a cat. So number 2, we're doing 3 of these. So this is 2. Arms up, and remember, if you get stuck, just slide the hands apart. Do not bend your elbows. So arms are up, arch the spine. Booty to head, head to booty, boobs forward and up, head looks back. Really arch your spine as much as you can and bring the strap back to hit the booty, and then up, chin to chest, super around your spine. One last one. Inhale up, chest moves forward and up, head back, booty up, head to booty, booty to head. Strap finds the booty, it comes back up, chin to chest, super around your spine. Ooh. Take a second to breathe. Inhale exhale. Another inhalation and exhalation. Next, we're going to grab our blocks and really open up those hamstrings so that we are better able to try what you're going to be trying today. For your blocks, you're going to place one block at second highest position and the other one at the lowest. Bring them together to touch. Place your hands on top of the front block. Walk forward and step your right foot on the back block. It is just the ball of your right foot that's on the block. The heel is down. Make sure that your hips are squaring forward and down. The back foot is going to be flat on the ground, toes pointing forward. You're going to inhale, shift your weight forward, hold for 3, 2, 1, exhale, release. I am aware of the fire that happens when you shift forward, but don't cheat. Number 2, inhale, shift your weight forward, hold for 3, 2, 1, exhale, release. Number 3, inhale, shift your weight forward, hold 3, 2, 1, exhale, release. Inhale, shift the weight forward, keep that back foot grounded on the floor. Don't let the heel come up. Release. This is 5. I believe my students say I can count, so don't be surprised if I'm miscounting. Hold. 3, 2, 1, release. Last one for this side. Inhale, shift forward. We're going to hold this one longer. Breathe, hold for 7, 6. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch the legs. Left foot forward. It's the ball of the left foot that's forward. Make sure that your hips are squaring forward and down. Both feet are pointed forward. Inhale, shift forward and hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, shift forward for 3, 2, 1. Release. This is number 3. Hold when you shift forward. 3, 2, 1. Release on the exhale. Inhaling. 3, 2, 1. Releasing on the exhale. Number 5. Forward and hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Please do not bend the arms at any point. They stay straight the entire time. Last one. Shift forward and hold. For 7. Breathe. 6. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. I think I actually counted correctly. Hoping I'm gonna get a gift. All right, let's move to the next thing. You're gonna move your blocks aside. You're gonna come back to tabletop. Hips directly above the knees. The hips are gonna stay where they are. You're just gonna walk your hands all the way forward until the arms are completely straight and you cannot go anymore. You're gonna pop your booty back and up, drop the chest down, underarms press onto the floor, bottom of the chin on the floor. Look forward between your thumbs. This is your puppy pose. Breathe here. Hmm. When you get done with this, you're gonna come back to tabletop again. Hips stay directly above the knees. You're gonna grab your blocks back, place them at their highest position. If what I'm about to do gets too hard for you, at any point you can have your blocks a little bit lower. There is no rush for you to do anything perfectly. In fact, there is no such thing as perfect. In yoga, we just practice and allow the practice to meet us wherever we are each day. Okay, so whether you have your blocks on second lowest or highest, you are going to place your elbows on the blocks. Find balance. So you're just going to place the elbows in a way that allows you to safely balance, but also lets you drop the chest down to the ground. If you put too much of your elbow on the block, look, well, maybe I can, but it's likely going to be harder for you as a beginner to get down there. So just enough elbow to balance safely. Bring the hands into prayer. Booty back and up, arch that spine, relax the shoulders downwards. Now slide the head down and then think booty up, boobs down, underarms down. Really, really arch the spine and start bringing your hands backwards to top of the shoulders. Feel that deep stretch happening for you. Breathe. When you come out, slowly press onto the blocks and safely balance until you can slide the blocks towards you and come back into kneeling seated position. Take a breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale. And now let us attempt the forward bend that we have opened up our body for today. Please do not overthink this forward bend. Just do whatever you can, the best that you can. I am going to do all that is in my power to keep it beginner honest. Okay, let's get started. Blocks and everything out of the way. Starting with feet wider than hip distance apart, you're going to inhale, step feet even further apart. Walk your hands forward, arms straight. When you exhale, you are going to pop your booty back and up. Your stomach moves towards the thighs, your chest down towards the floor, and the arms down towards the floor. Next breath, feet step further apart, stomach towards the thighs, and the arms towards the floor, boobs towards the floor. Anytime you feel stuck, keep stepping the feet further apart, pushing the stomach towards the thighs. Booty is forever going back and up, underarms to the floor until you can place your chin on the floor. I think this is it for today. Then you will slowly come out of this. Grab your blocks and find yourself a pillow or a yoga bolster. We are going to come into a supported Shavasana to close this practice. So the blocks are for you to place directly under your knees. Your legs are going to be about hip distance apart. Allow your right toes to turn to the right, left toes to the left. Have your bolster or pillow supporting your neck and head, and just completely relax here. Let go. Hands on either side of the body, palms. Did I say palms? It's palms. Turned up to the roof. This is your sign of openness to receive whatever is meant for you at this moment. Take a deep inhalation here and then exhale. Inhale and then exhale. Next inhalation, place your right hand where your heart is and your left hand where your navel is. Take a few moments here to focus on your breath. Really focus on your inhalations, making sure that they are so deep you feel them at the back of your throat. And then slow yourself down on the exhalations. Do that a couple of times, and then once you've had enough, drop the hands back on the ground again. Release, relax. Feel free to stay here for as long as you desire. I am going to exit at this time, but before I go, I want to thank you for the honor to let me be the voice that led you practice today. I'd also like to take this time to remind you to please like, comment, and share this video in hopes that it finds someone else that needs it as much as we all do. I wish you a great day, great night, great morning, whatever you are doing today. I shall see you on the next video. Namaste.